Hello everyone, this is Dawn of Spirit, and I'm coming to you for the weekly reading for the week that's going to start November 14th. And so I'm using the Antique Anatomy Tarot, and I was shuffling the cards and 4 came out. Like I had 2, and then when I was trying to get the third one, 2 of them came out together. So we're just going to take that. And so I was just asking the cards just to offer some guidance, perspective, what to be on the lookout for this week so that we can have a successful week. So let's see what the cards say. So first card is Judgment. I wish I knew what that said on it. I don't know Latin. So the Judgment card is about kind of your inner calling, life's purpose, I guess. Man, I wish I knew what that said. I felt like it would have a good meaning. I know it's something day. So I guess we can look it up after and know what it means. But the Judgment card, so here, you know, a lot of times the Judgment, like the traditional tarot, is like the angels, and you have people coming up from the grave. So you have like a new arising, a new birth, a new cycle almost starting. But this is about, to me, the Judgment's more about your daily, everyday life and those choices you make to fulfill your purpose. You know, we all have a purpose, you know, a life's purpose. So this is about those daily choices. You know, we have free will, so we can make choices. And so this card's telling you to pay attention to those choices you're making. What are you doing every day? Is that in line with your purpose? Is that in line with where you want to be? Because you literally, like, he holds his purpose in his hands. You know, you're holding that in your hands. So if you're not happy with something, if you're not happy with where you are, what are you doing every day? You know, self-talk, for instance. If you're talking bad to yourself every day, you know, that's kind of why bad things happen, perhaps. You know, positive self-talk leads to positive outcomes. What you do every day becomes a habit, and those habits form who you become and who you are, and that's what's going to get you to that life's purpose. So just pay attention to what you're doing on the daily is what I get from this card. And the Judgment, you know, but be gentle with yourself. You know, be gentle. You know, he's holding it. He's not got like a death grip on it. He's just kind of gingerly holding it, because life is fragile. Your decisions, your choices, you know, one choice may take you down the wrong path, but you can make another choice to get you back on track. So just, you know, don't be too hard on yourself. It's all about learning, but at the same time, be aware of what you're doing on the daily basis. And that's what's going to become, you know, the choices lead. That's what helps you fulfill your purpose. So this is about that inner talk, that inner calling that you feel, and making those daily choices to align you with your life's purpose. So this, you know, just pay attention to what you're doing. Okay, so then our next card is the World. Okay. So the World is about completions, you know, what I've been working for is done, kind of thing, kind of cycles. This wreath is kind of a, you know, a circle, a cycle of life. So this kind of goes along with the Judgment as far as your choices becomes a habit, and you repeat that in your cycle. So make sure you're making the right choices. And these cards, of course, they're very graphic. You see how he's kind of like he's cut open, or the part, this figure is cut open. So this is telling you, again, look within. Like, what is truly inside you? What is truly making you beat? What is truly keeping you going. You know, if you can find that inner purpose, that inner calling, what makes you happy, and then go for that. You know, that's what you need to be putting out there. That's the cycles that you need to be building, is what makes you happy, what gives you purpose, what, you know, keep working for that. This is about those cycles, completion, accomplishing things. So again, if you listen to your inner self and you make the choices that align with your life purpose, then you're going to reach those purposes, those completions, and those, you know, your soul, your inner being. So I feel like they just go together with the whole of looking inward and what is your inner what's your intuition, what's your soul. Make sure you're following. And be open yourself to your life's purpose. I also get that open yourself from the world, because you're cutting yourself up, and so you need to open yourself up to take in the positive from the universe to help you reach your goals. Okay, the Four of Blades. So this would be the Four of Swords. So the Fours are about stability, and the Four of Swords is usually about rest. So this is a time to rest and reflect. So, you know, if we're looking at this for the week, then you're going to need to make some decisions. You're going to need to make some choices. Make sure it's lining up with your purpose. Make sure you're true to yourself. Open yourself up for your true, you know, for lack of a better word, destiny, I guess, your true purpose. And at some point, you know, that is going to take a lot of work, a lot of looking within, a lot of intuition, a lot of listening to yourself. So, you know, you may get tired. So, you know, make sure you take some time to rest, reflect, also get like rest and reflect. But with the white flowers, you know, there's a sense of peace here. There's a sense of true peace, restful, re-energize yourself. Self-care will bring that, because you're going to do a lot of like inner work this week, which can tire you out, you know, emotional, mental, can be very taxing. So make sure you take time to stop, rest, reflect, but it's going to be that peaceful rest that you need to, you know, reflect, and then again, move forward, continue on that path that's going to take you to the life purpose. Okay, let's see what this list card, because these are the two that came out together. Okay, we have the Queen of Coins. So the Queen, of course, this is a feminine type energy, but what I get with the coin, which is Pentacles. So the Queens are about creative, and the Pentacles are about that abundance, like, but that creativity. So it's almost like you're impregnated with creativity, and you just need to like let it shine. So the Queen of Pentacles is just bursting, like just full of energy and creativity. Some decks, she's almost like pregnant with the world, like the earth in her belly. I feel like this is telling you, so maybe what you're having to go through this week, maybe this is something about acknowledging your creative side and that abundance. So your form of course, the Pentacles is usually kind of, you know, your material, earthly treasures. But there's also the Pentacles are also about like your senses, like see, hear, feel, touch. So this is about opening yourself up to that inner being that you are, and you're full of goodness. You're full of creativity. You're full of everything you need to get out there, work, put in the work, whether it's jobs, careers, relationships, just, day-to-day tasks. You're full of all the power you need. Everything you need is within your reach. I mean, you're the queen. You have that ability to bring that into you. Like, you just gotta swoop out there and grab it from the universe. If you pay attention to your inner voice and your inner callings. Like at the beginning of the week, when you look within and you make those choices that line up with your soul and your purpose, then that's going to open up new avenues and new creativity, new lines of abundance. I think the queen, that's the energy that you'll step into, is that queen of coin energy, to where you just exude confidence and abundance. It's like, I don't know what I'm trying to say. Like, you speak it, you put it, like when you put that energy out, the universe is going to repay that. You're going to just reap it. It's all going to come into you. As long as you're following your purpose, your soul's purpose. So make sure you're paying attention, those inner voices, that inner wisdom, your divine guidance that you have. There's clues and cues and signs all around us. So just be very aware of that as you go through your week, and pull that energy into you so that you can guide yourself. Make sure you're on the right path and you're making those right choices to line up with that purpose. And then that's going to help you step into this queen energy, to where it just keeps going. You just build and build and build and build. And that's where the world, and that cycle, that continual renewal, completion, let's go to the next stage, you're leveling up kind of energy. So it all kind of lines up, if you can do this and this is where it's going to go. So, I do like, we have the two circles, we have the cycles, and we have, to me, these blades are very similar shape to the coffin. So there's some mirroring here, that judgment, that inner work, and then you're going to need to rest and reflect. And that world and that coin is all about keeping that cycle going. What you put out, you get in. It's a continual. Put it out, receive it back. Put it out, receive it back. And it'll come back in, more abundance than what you put out there. Okay, so that'll be for the week of November 14th. So thank you, and I'll see you next time.